welcome back to the 10 and 10 podcast. And in this episode, we are covering the top 10 highest paying jobs by wealthygorilla.com. So I encourage you to go check out their website for a bunch of cool facts and other lists. So before we start, make sure to go check out our Instagram at the 10 and 10 podcast and our website at 10and10.card.co, card with 2 R's. So number 10, we'll dive right in, is internist. So the average salary is $198,370. And so an internist is a doctor of internal medicine. They're doctors who specialize in the internal organs and systems of the body, but they are not limited to those areas. They can also give preventive care and treat anything from skin rashes to ear infections, and they only treat adults and they aren't surgeons. So also, I just want to mention that these salaries can also vary from year to year, and this list is bound to change every decade immensely. I just want to say that. And also depends on which country you live in, the money can differentiate. So number 9 is CEO. So a chief executive officer is the highest ranking executive in a company. A chief executive officer's primary responsibilities include making major corporate decisions, managing the overall operations and resources of a company, acting as the main point of communication between the board of directors and corporate operations, and in many cases, the chief executive officer serves as the public face of the company. So their salary is $200,140. Number 8, general practitioner. So the average salary is $208,560. So they're also called family doctors. These practitioners often develop an ongoing relationship with you, providing continuity of care. They treat common medical conditions and perform routine exams. They refer to you other medical services or doctors if you need urgent or specialized treatment. Number 7 is a psychiatrist. So the average salary of a psychiatrist is $216,090. So psychiatry is the branch of medicine that focuses on the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of mental, behavioral, and emotional disorders. So a psychiatrist is a medical doctor who specializes in the mental health field. Number 6, we have an orthodontist. So an orthodontist is a dentist trained to diagnose, prevent, and treat teeth and jaw irregularities. They correct existing conditions and are trained to identify problems that may develop in the future. Orthodontists work with people of all ages, from children to adults. So the average salary is $228,500. And I just wanted to remind you guys that this episode is not really about the money, but more about I want to see the difference from year to year, and it doesn't mean get a job that has a high salary. It's just interesting for me, and I hope you don't care as much about the salary than what you really want to do. Number 5, gynecologist. So the average salary is $235,240, and this is a doctor who specializes in female reproductive health. They diagnose and treat issues related to the female reproductive tract. This includes the uterus, fallopian tubes, and ovaries and breasts. Number 4, we have oral and maxillofacial surgeon. So the average salary for that is $243,500. So maxillofacial surgery is an operation performed by a highly trained dental surgeon. So a variety of maxillofacial procedures can treat diseases, fix injuries, or correct defects in your face, jaw, or mouth. As with any operation, maxillofacial surgery has certain risks, but the procedures help many reduce pain, fix deformities, and restore function. Number 3, we have a surgeon. So the average salary is $251,000. So a surgeon is a doctor who specializes in evaluating and treating conditions that may require surgery or physically changing the human body. Surgeries can be done to diagnose or treat disease or injury. In the operating room, surgeons lead a team of other doctors and nurses to make sure that the procedure goes smoothly. Number 2, anesthesiologists, and the average salary is $265,000. So anesthesiologists administer pain control treatment during surgeries or other medical procedures, depending on the procedure and the patient's medical history. And beyond this, anesthesiologists also prep patients for surgery and monitor how they react to the anesthetics after surgery. So this is a very complicated job, because I thought at first it was just give the person the drug to fall asleep, but I later learned that it's like a whole entire puzzle, and it's a very difficult job because you have to know exactly, you have to take into account everything from the patient. And number one, we have neurosurgeons. So the average salary for that is $381,500. So a neurosurgeon is a medical doctor who diagnoses and treats conditions that affect your nervous system, including your brain, spinal cord, and nerves. Despite the surgeon part of the word, neurosurgeons provide both surgical and non-surgical treatments. So that was it for the 10. I just want to say that neurosurgeon, I did my research on it because I didn't want to be a surgeon. I did want to be a surgeon when I was once, actually, right now. I'm still thinking about it. And it does take many, 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 many years in school, as with a lot of things in the medical field. So that's like one of the things why I maybe don't want to be a neurosurgeon, because it just takes most of your life, and you really have to be dedicated to it. But it is a very fascinating job, and I respect all neurosurgeons and all workers in general. Um, so I also wanted to talk a bit about the other um, jobs that are in the 20 highest paying careers in the world, just to name 10 others. So we have a prosthodontist, a pediatrician, a dentist, a nurse anesthesiologist, an airline pilot and co-pilot, an IT manager, a petroleum engineer, a podiatrist, a marketing manager, and a lawyer. So those are the top 20, and today I wanted to focus on the top 10 because that's the 10 and 10 podcast. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and stay tuned for future content. For more information, visit the 10 and 10 website at 10and10.card.co, so card with 2 R's, and the YouTube channel 10 and 10 podcast. See you soon.